You all please sit straight. Please close your eyes. We'll chant Om 3 times together. Om. 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 Sri Gurave Namaha. Sri Gurave Namaha. Sri Gurave Namaha. I bow to God. I bow to all the divine incarnations. I bow to all the masters of all times and all places. I bow to my beloved Gurudev. I bow to all of you and the entire creation. Om. Amen. Good afternoon. You can now open your eyes. It is by the grace of God and Sri Gurudev we all have assembled here in this beautiful part of the world to spend few days, few hours together to meditate, to reflect upon spiritual life and spending time in God consciousness. In ancient India, when I tell India, it was so long ago, before Islam, Christianity, Judaism, Buddhism, Jainism, and all. The Vedic rishis, they told every human being should pursue fourfold goals. Every human being. What are the fourfold goals? The goal is to be a good person. To be a good person. That is dharma. Dharma is to be a good person. Artha. Artha is to be capable, financially sound, safe and secured. Everybody. Fulfill your legitimate desires. There are three. And the final is, remember this world is not a permanent place. We have come and we have to live. We should live joyfully without any, unfulfilled wishes. Meaning, we should be a perfect human being ripe fruit detached from the tree. Then they told every individual, if one lives 100 years of life, if we divide into 4 parts, approximately 25 like this. So up to the age of 25, study, train yourself, then enter the householder's life, get married, children, job, this. Then your children growing up in your 50s, they will be in 25s. Let they take care of themselves. You retire. Retire doesn't mean that retire and again get engaged in something. Retire and do seva without any expectation. Whatever you needed, it is all done. You saw the family, you saw the world, you work. Then the last part is renounce. So there was no need for old age home. No need to be worried what will happen to me. Because when you have served the society, society will take care of you. And when you dedicate your last part of life to the divine, God is there. So this is what they did. In the ancient time, those who renounced, they did not stay at one place. They started wandering, walking. So they walked 8 months in a year, and 4 months they stayed at one place. 8 months, when the season is favorable, walk. 4 months, especially monsoon time, it is not easy to travel because rivers flooded, roads muddy, and difficulties. So 4 months you stay at one place. The 4 months that to stay one place, what will do 4 months? You pray and meditate, teach, and so on. This 4 months practice started from the day before yesterday. From Ashad Purnima up to Kartika Purnima, the 4 months. So that is called a Chhatamasia Vrata. So 4 months, don't go anywhere, stay. So till now also, many Hindu monks, many Buddhist monks, Jain monks, they celebrate it. 4 months, not true. So many people ask me, why you are not doing Chhatamasia? Because some traditional monks, they know me. I said, I follow my Gurudev. My Gurudev didn't stay at one place for 4 months Chhatamasia. So whatever he did, I'm following. In the Vedic time cycle, they said there are 4 yugas. How many? Era of truth, era of activities, era of duality, era of conflict. Satya, era of truth. In the morning when I talked to you, I told you Gurudev said Kriya Yoga is the sadhana of Satya Yuga. Sri Gurudev said God brought the supreme mystery of Kriya Yoga with his creation. So creation means when creation started, at that time everything was. Sometimes people ask me, do you know, if we are created by God, we are part of God, how did negativity, impurities, unhappiness, jealousy, anger, pride, ego come to us? It's a very simple question. It is because in the beginning we were pure. Just like A baby is very clean, very sweet. No matter the baby is born in Africa or Europe or in Asia, every baby is beautiful. You just think, when we were little baby, little child, how many people really loved us? When you grew up, I grew up, you ask yourself, the percentage of people loved is decreasing or increasing? Tell me. Decreasing. In old days, even the wife and husband, oh God, why? If we were babies, children, everybody loved us, it should increase. But our lover, your appreciator, our fan, it's decreasing, 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 and then we are like this. It is because when you grow up, instead of cultivating goodness, am I clear? So one day, somebody went to Confucius. Confucius is a Chinese philosopher, spiritual person, asked, can you tell how to live? What is the best way to live? And he said, ha. He opened his mouth loudly and he said, ha. Again the question, he said, he opened the mouth. Again, he just opened the mouth. He didn't say, ha. They asked, why you are not telling? He said, I told you. What did you tell? You told nothing. He said, what did I do? He said, you opened your mouth till ha. He said, did you see my mouth? He said, yes. What did you see? You have no teeth, only tongue is there. So what did you learn from it? The ego, pride, jealousy, they're like teeth, grinding. They're no more. Tongue is there, the tongue is soft. Tongue is there. Ego will not survive. Pride will not survive. Jealousy will not survive. All these negativities will not survive. If you want to live, be soft, be tender, be sweet. However, God created us there, but in course of time, just like we while growing up, as children, we are so beautiful, joyful, content. Slowly discontent begins. Slowly unhappiness. Slowly comparison, competition, and so on. The same thing happens to through Yuga also. Satya Yuga, everything in truth. It is said in Satya Yuga, principal practice was tapaha. Tapaha was the principal. I will explain what tapaha. Tapaha, penance, meditation, self-mortification, self-discipline. That was the practice of Satya Yuga. In Satya Yuga, there was no worship of nothing. Satya. In Treta, the period changed. So instead of, from Satya to go up, then it came down, came Treta. In Treta, what happened? People started practicing jnana, knowledge. In Treta. In Dwapara, they did yajna. In Dwapara, they did sacrifices. Yajna means charity, yajna, not charity, yajna means sacrifice, yajna means worship. Then in Kali, it became, there is Dana, some say there is Nama, the divine name. So this is, so it comes to Satya, Treta, Dwapara, Kali, and after Kali, what will come? Traditional people, the orthodox people, they say Satya. Yukteswarji declined. He said, impossible. Be very clear, because we are practicing Kriya Yoga. We should understand really what. Suppose Satya is 100% purity. Satya is 100% purity. Treta is 75% purity. Dwapara is 50-50. Kali is 25% purity. 25% purity, then after Kali, can it be 100%? Just simple logic. If there will be again upswing, upward growth, it will be again from 25 to 50, 50 to 75, 75 to 100. You cannot come from 25% to 100%. Impossible. That is why it is said, follow the teacher. What is being explained in the scriptures, understand it through the teacher, not by just reading. So, Swami Sri Yukteswarji told, after Kali Yuga, it will be Dwapara Yuga. Not only that, he has already said, we are in the period of Dwapara. We are in the period of Dwapara. I think it is 225 years or so of Dwapara. Dwapara, then there will be Treta, then there will be Satya. So it is like this, like wave, not like a circle. It is like a wave, up, down, up, down. Now gone. If we want to live in Satya Yuga personally, it is for the society, for the forget. I want to live personally in Satya Yuga. Then what is Satya Yuga sadhana? Tapa. Treta Yuga sadhana? Jnana. Dwapara Yuga sadhana? Yajna. Kali Yuga sadhana? Dana, nama. So if I want to be in Satya Yuga, the era of truth, then I should follow the path of tapas. Now you'll ask, what is tapaha? I told in the morning, Kriya Yoga as described by Seth Patanjali, tapaha swadhyaya ishvara pranidhanani Kriya Yogaha. What is tapaha? We have come to the retreat. A comfortable place. Delicious food. Breakfast. After breakfast, refreshment. After refreshment, lunch. After lunch, coffee break or refreshment. After refreshment, dinner. How many times? Only 5 times. My loving dear ones, this is what tapasya is. What is tapas? The tapas, tapati, tapayati, iti tapaha. Tapati, tapayati, iti tapaha. You just think, before explaining this, I'm first giving the example. You have gold. You have gold. Suppose you have only gold, gold bar, gold biscuit or gold bar. Suppose gold bar 10 grams. It has a price. The same gold bar made an ornament. It has a price. Which is more expensive? Why? Wait. There is a labor associated with. Only gold is not so useful. If you have only gold biscuit, gold bar, where you will keep it? Tell me. Somewhere in, but if it's an ornament, where you'll put it? On the ear, in the ear, on the nose, in the neck, in the hand, anywhere. Ornaments are useful. Gold is. Am I clear? Used less. Gold is used less. Ornament is. Ornament beautifies us. Ornament beautifies us. I have ornament here. I have, when I was a little boy, when I had my thread ceremony, I had ornament here. That is gone. When I became a little bit older, because that was gone, then I was thinking, oh, I could have kept it. Then I said, no, it's a little wish. Then I told mine, no. Ornaments are good. Now I'll tell you about ornament. You know, ornament for the hand, ring, ornament for the hand. Hastasya bhushanam danam. Your real ornament for the hand to serve others, to help others, to do charity. That is the real ornament of the hand, not this. Hastasya bhushanam danam. Kanthasya bhushanam for the throat, for the neck, necklace, chain. But that is not the real ornament. Kanthasya bhushanam satyam. Speak lovingly, speak truthfully, don't tell lie. So, kanthasya bhushanam satyam, truthfulness. Srutrasya bhushanam. We have earrings. Srutrasya bhushanam shastram. Shastrasya bhushanam shastram. Ears should hear good thing, not gossip, not speaking bad of others, listening to, he did this, she did this. You just think throughout the day, we are talking. What do we talk? By grace of God, I'm talking of myself. By grace of God, I really don't talk so much. From my childhood, I started observing silence. For example, here I have come, except classes, little talk now and then, there is nothing. I'm in my room. I have my slate also. Sometimes I put silence tag and I write down. Observing silence for months. I have traveled all over the world, not talking. Even in immigration, I saw my tag in silence. They smile, no question even. Customs, you imagine nowadays in USA, customs are not so much easier before, but in silence. One person asked, why you are observing silence? I wrote, I wrote discipline and religious vow. It's very interesting. Have you seen the dollar? Dollar bill. On the dollar bill, what is written, do you know? God we trust. They don't trust in dollar. In God we trust. So, however, day and night we are talking. What type of talk? You just analyze yourself. We need food to eat. We need food to eat, we'll eat. But how much? How much do we need to eat? So what is tapaha? Tapaha is to discipline our life. To discipline our life means discipline body, discipline the sense organs, discipline the mind, and let your mind be directed towards your goal, whatever. Sri Gurudev sang song of Kavi Guru Rabindranath. Bhai jena mor সকল ভালোবাসা প্রভু তোমার পানে তোমার পানে তোমার পানে হায় যেন মোর প্রাণের গভীর আশা প্রভু তোমার কানে তোমার কানে তোমার কানে ও লর্ড let all my love all in totality be directed towards you, only you. Let any wish or desire I have, it should be only for you and for you, yours. All my thought only for you. You just think, are we disciplined? Tell me, you have come here at least for 2 days, 3 days to be disciplined. And where is my discipline? If I would have been the retreat organizer, I could have done something else. Thank God. We have to discipline ourselves. Tapaha is penance. Tapaha is self-mortification. Tapaha is self-discipline. It is not military discipline. Set straight. I will discipline myself. Why? Because I understand that it is needed. When I understand my life, my goal, suppose you are driving the motor car, you should be disciplined. If you are unmindful, what will happen? Recently, I'm reading a manuscript of a person's, life. She is narrating about herself. The first chapter, the painful chapter. You just imagine, one young girl in her 20s, qualified for Indian civil service, marriage finalized, marriage in the next month, in 3 weeks, and going to Divine Mother's temple on Odia New Year's Day, fatal car accident. You just think, one who has dreamt of life, who has worked hard and achieved success, but the destinies from that time on the wheelchair, from here, not functioning. By God's grace, she has survived. And you imagine 38 years with such paralyzed body and working with the wheelchair. When I was reading, today I started reading here. I had tear in my eyes. She took it positively. Surely there is struggle. Surely there is so much, but still then, what I'm telling, this life is such a beautiful gift. We are human beings. What type of goal we have? But how do we spend our time? Tapaha. Before going detail into tapa, I will tell the simple meaning of tapa. Tapa is discipline. Every day we tell those who got initiated into Kriya Yoga, your teacher might have told, at least 2 times you sit for meditation. At least 2 times you sit for, even for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, sit down for meditation. In Islam, they pray. How many times? 5 times. In ancient Vedic practices, the Sandhya. How many times? 3 times. But for the sincere spiritual persons, Chatusandhya, 4 times. For completely dedicated to God, 5 times. Sandhya is Samyak Dhyana, good meditation. Meditate. Suppose you are sitting here now, you will sit for meditation. You sit you discipline your body. You discipline your body, folded legs, keep your hand wherever is comfortable. The spine should be straight, and so on. This is a discipline. During practice, we follow some discipline, but we do not bring that discipline into our daily life. Am I clear? Suppose you came here in this retreat, how many meditation classes? So when you go back, you will tell, we'll have to be busy. Yes, be busy. Find out. I was young, not in these clothes. I visited a very senior bureaucrat, extremely busy. When I went to his office, that was the lunch break. And the person, the attendant or so he said, you cannot go. This is the time. He doesn't see anybody. I said, you take this slip and give to him. He said, no, I'm scared. Because, you show this, you will be happy. Are you sure? And if he knows that you don't allow me, he will be later on unhappy with you. So then he went in and immediately he said, yes, he's happy to hear that you are here. So I went. He said, Baba, this is the time in between. I'm also practicing Kriya. The lunch break, I practice Kriya. I went to a country. So when I went to a country, in the airport, I got a letter, welcome letter from the president of that country. That I'm going to their country. Then I heard that president, who was at that time, he meditates. If there is any meeting, suppose the meeting with the president of USA, first 5 minutes meditation, then I'll go to meet. First meditation, then even such busy people, they are finding time to meditate. Why can't we? My simple question, are we really so busy we don't have time? If we really want to meditate, can we not find time? You just analyze yourself, your daily routine. Can you not find in between 5 minutes, 10 minutes? We can. It doesn't mean that you have to meditate 1 hour. 1 hour, fantastic if you can. If not, whatever. So this is path of discipline. Disciplining the body, disciplining the sense organs, and disciplining the mind. You will tell Swamiji, it is not easy. I agree completely. It is not easy. You just think, I don't know if you have ever tried. I tried. Once a thought came to me, I should learn harmonium. A thought came to me. It was in the year 2002. We had Brahmachari training. For 3 months, I was staying in Puri, in Gurudev's ashram. So coincidentally, I found a music teacher. So I told, please teach me. So there was harmonium. So, those who play harmonium, they know it. Sa re ga ma pa tha ni sa. So you have to press which finger where to press, and this hand should, this hand should move like this hand should move like this, and voice should come. If this hand is moving, this hand is not moving. This hand is moving, this hand is not moving. And voice is going, but no voice in the harmonium. It needs practice. Everything. If we want to discipline our life, if we want to be regular in our sadhana, we should have to be regular. One, even the children play. Children play harmonium and sing because they have practiced. Abhyasena hi samsiddhi. Abhyasa yogajuktena chetasa na anyagamena. Abhyas means practice. In Bhagavad Gita, the Lord is telling practice, practice. And our masters of Kriya Yoga, they have said, Sri Lahiri Mahasaya is telling, Hardam laga raho re bhai, quoting Sant Kabir. Banat banat banjai. Hardam means, dam means breath. Hardam means every breath, every moment. Laga raho re bhai, let your mind be directed there. Banat, banat, banjai. Practice, practice. You'll be perfect. And we want perfection. We want freedom. We want to be, for example, rich. But we don't want to work hard. We want to be healthy. We want to be beautiful. We want to be strong. You have to work. You want to be educated. You want to progress in your career. You have to study. So this is what tapa is. This is what tapa is. The meaning of, many meanings of tapa. One meaning of tapa is penance. Another meaning of tapa is there are 7 lokas. How many lokas? 7 lokas, like 7 chakras. The 7 chakras are also 7 lokas inside the body. Remember, Sri Gurudev, if you read the Kriya Yoga book of Sri Gurudev is telling about microcosm, macrocosm. That which is in the whole universe, everything is in your body. That which is in the whole universe. So there is a book, Universe Within. It's within everything. 7 planes of existence, 7 chakras. So 7 chakras we know. Now I am talking of 7 planes of existence. Bhur loka. Bhu means the earthly. Bhuhu, bhuva, swaha, maha, jana, tapa. Tapaloka is where? Agnya chakra. If you can keep your mind in Agnya chakra and above, you are in tapa. If your mind is remaining most of the time in Muladhara, money is needed. I'm not against money. Money is needed. Upanishad is teaching, Taittiriya Upanishad. Yaya kaya cha vidhaya bahavo annam apnuyat. Work hard and earn more. It is said. It's not that renounce, no. Sometimes people think that the Vedic culture tells to renounce. Renounce attachment. Renounce Janaka, the king, powerful king. Says Vyasadeva sent his son to King Janaka to study. And Sukadeva, the son, is asking, my father is a king. I am a brahmachari. I am renunciate. I am detached. What this king can teach? He said, you go and see. Although he was a king, he was detached. Our beloved Gurudev said, be compassionately detached. Be compassionate. Our mind is attached with many things. If our mind is attached with many things, how the mind will be attached with? So, tapaha satya, 7 planes of existence. If you are in tapoloka, then you can be in satyaloka. But if your mind is, Sri Lahiri Maharaj said, Manipurer adho deshe thaken jejon adhama se. Manipurer adho deshe. Manipur, Nepal. Nepal is food. Food, drink. Manipurer adho deshe. Food and Sadhistan and Muladhar. Money, pleasure, food. Food, pleasure, money. Are not most of the people busy with it? It is there. Use it. But don't forget your goal. Sri Lahiri Maharaj, was he not married? Did he not have his job? The answer is yes. He didn't have enough, this money. He had to work overtime, doing some other thing. And after meeting his previous life's guru and recognizing him and getting initiated into Kriya Yoga, when he wanted to leave everything and to be with him, because he saw that what this world is, he forgot everything, a past life. He said, no, you have to go back. You go back. And Lahiri Maharaj came back, and he had only how many children? 5 children came out of nothing. So he lived a normal human life, family life. There is nothing wrong. Live, but live with moderation. Live with discipline. So tapoloka, in the external universe, there is tapoloka, but in the body there is tapoloka is satyaloka, tapoloka. One meaning of tapaha is Surya. One meaning of tapa is in the body, the soul is the sun. Surya is the sun. One meaning of tapa is Surya. Another meaning of tapa is Agni. Agni is fire. I told you this is the place of fire. So these are different meanings of tapa. In the Bhagavad Gita, how many chapters are there? 18 chapters. And each chapter is named as a particular yoga. The first chapter is known as Arjuna Vishada Yoga. It is the yoga of Arjuna's depression. They translated dejection, sorrow, but it is not written depression. It is depression. If anybody is depressed, don't be unhappy. Everybody in their life, for a short moment also, maybe for depression comes. Depression is nothing wrong. You'll ask Swamiji, did you have depression? Oh. I'll tell you why. If you ask me, I'll tell you. When I was young means not too, in my late teen, early 20s, during my university. My high school, perfect in education, study. You cannot imagine. You cannot ask me any question which I didn't know. So thorough. High school. College decreased. My undergraduation, I was more sick. I was involved in more social activities, less time to study, examination, depression. Short time. So when depression came, what I did, I locked my room. I locked my room. I'll not see anybody. I'll not talk to anybody. So I was staying in hostel. So I'll cover my body with the blanket, even if it is, suppose summer, doesn't matter. So I'll pray to God. Already all these days are gone. Only these days are there. What to do? Help me. So then I'll get self-motivated. Doesn't matter. Whatever time is there, I'll use it. Already, little before, little after. You know, I met my Gurudev during my post-graduation. So in post-graduation also, I didn't study. By, by God's grace, naturally you'll have some. Can you imagine? Little ego came to me. I was really upset with myself. When I was not studying, I was involved in other things. I went home. At home, there was a meeting of my family members, and my eldest brother said, such a good student, now nothing is doing. He's not studying, he's doing this. I looked at him, I said, when the examination will be over, when result will come out, at that time you should tell. I told this, but the next moment I became really, that moment there was ego. Next moment I realized, oh God, why did I tell this? I've not studied. With what adamant attitude I could tell this, that you cannot, examination really bad. I knew it will not be good. So, oh God, because I did bad, I didn't do so well, my family knew. My brother-in-law took me for some, change because I was depressed. So I stayed with him. I was busy with my own. When I knew the result will be published, I left him. I came to the university office. In the university office, to know when the result is going to be published. My friend's eldest, he was working in the university, and he saw me. He, when did you come? And he did, by God's grace, everybody loved me. He took me and fed me some sweet. He said, do you want to know the result? I said, how? He said, the professor who is in tabulation, a senior professor, he's known to me, and the tabulation is going on. I will go and, if it is possible, I'll find it. He went there, I went there. He went to find out the result. And I left the university campus, and I asked when the result is going to be published. He said, most likely on this date. So I left. Because I knew it will not be good. And when he'll come back and his face will be sad, and how can he look at my face and to convey that, how could you do so bad? I left. Now the result is published. I have gone to my college, and my eldest brother is standing there. I didn't know him. And there is the result chart. I'm looking from the bottom. So my name is not there. So it's second class, my name is not there. First class, like this, I'm looking. But my result was, they called during those, first class with distinction. So when I was thinking, maybe I got failed? How could I? So my eldest brother turned back, seeing, he said, oh, you got first class honors with distinction. Ego is really a big trouble in life. Be very careful. Depression comes. So I told in public now, my depression. The thing is, Arjuna's Vishada. Arjuna had depression. In depression, if you have a good motivation, self-motivation, or a good friend, good parents, there is no need of tablets. If there is needed, take it for some time. I am not against it. But thing is, Arjuna's Vishada, depression, 17th chapter is called as, who can tell? Anybody? 17th chapter Bhagavad Gita, Shraddha Traya Vibhaga Yoga. Shraddha Traya. Traya means threefold. Shraddha means love, faith. In this Shraddhatraya Vibhaga Yoga, the verse 14, 15, 16, 3 verses, it is speaking of tapa. It is speaking of tapaha. The Lord is telling Arjuna, oh Arjuna, now I am talking of 3 forms of tapas. Sharira, Vangmaya, Manasa. Tapa for the body, tapa for the words, Vangmaya, and Manas the mental. Tapa. Now, we'll go to the first verse. The first verse is Deva Dvija Guru Prajna Pujanam Saucham Arjavam Brahmacharyam Ahimsam Cha Sarira Tapa Uchyate. Deva Dvija Guru Prajna Pujanam. Pujanam means respecting, worshipping, adoring. Respecting, worshipping, adoring whom? Deva Pujana, love God. Dvija Pujana. Who is Dvija? Guru is the next, it is coming. Dvija, who is Dvija? Dvi means twice. 2. Ja means born. Dvija means who is born 2 times. Do you know who is born 2 times? Hi? Chicken. The birds. The birds are first born as egg. And the second time born as baby birds. Twice born. Dvija means, Dvi means 2. Ja means born. Twice born. Do you know? Elephant. You will say, what elephant? The elephant baby is born with the placenta, placental covering. The baby is inside. And after a few moments, it bursts. The baby elephant comes out. So elephant is also Dvija. In you, there are many Dvijas, twice born. Do you know? Your teeth. Your teeth are twice born. Yes or no? First comes the milk teeth. And then it is gone. Then, so in modern time, thrice born. Do you know what a thrice born? When the natural tooth are gone, then we use. Modern time is all artificial. Artificial flavor, artificial color, artificial smile, artificial teeth, artificial. Huh? He's speaking of artificial intelligence. I wrote about artificial intelligence in my Hanuman book. I think, I remember, I wrote, do you know who is Ravana? Ravana is, we have terrorists. So Ravana is a terrorist because he created terror. So there is local terrorist. The local terrorist we call as, in Hindi they call as gundas. Gunda. So ruffians, hooligans, terrorist, local terrorist, national terrorist, international terrorist. And Ravana was global, cosmic terrorist, creating terror in heaven, creating terror in the earth, creating terror in 3 planes of existence, the terrorist. And Ravana was intelligent. What type of intelligent? You have how many heads? He had 10 heads. One day somebody asked Mandodari, my sweet Mandodari, how could you understand him Because in his 10 faces, he might have 10 expressions. What is real? What is unreal? What is really intending to? Do we really understand? So difficult. I think I wrote in the Hanuman book that these 10 heads, artificial intelligence. God has given us intelligence we are not able to handle. God has given us mind. We are not able to keep it healthy. And we want, again, artificial. Oh God. However, come back to ourselves. Dvija, twice birth. Those who are practicing Kriya Yoga, they are twice born. On the day of initiation, I told those who got initiated today, I told, today is your new life. But are we maintaining this new life, new attitude every moment? I'm child of God. I'm power of God. I'm God's image. I'm God's pure love. Sri Gurudev said, you all have God-like potentiality of love, kindness, and compassion. We all have, but we are not using it. Then, Deva Pujana, Deva Dvija Guru, Deva Dvija twice born. Twice born here, you can tell us the Brahmins, priests, the person, those who are engaged in rituals and Guru Pujana. You'll ask me, Swamiji. I said, yes. Yesterday you came. I said, yes. We kept such nice plate, some water, some flour, some lamp to wash your feet. And you said, no. You are here, the Lord is telling Guru Pujanam, Deva Dvija Guru Pragya Pujanam. This is Tapa. What is the worship of the Guru? I'm telling with a lot of pain in my heart. Real worship is following the teachings, not following him physically. Following the teachings. Are we really following? Just ask yourself how sincere we are. Honestly ask yourself. It is so easy. It is, breath is going in, coming out so naturally, freely, easily. In every breath, again and again, try. Kriya Yoga is so beautiful. The meaning is through every activities to love God. Suppose I am sitting for 1 hour almost with you. I have not forgotten my breath. I'm talking to you, and while talking, with every word I'm exhaling. I'm conscious of every word. When there is a little mistake, I rectify immediately. If there is, I'm conscious. And we should be living as a conscious human being. We should speak with love, joyfully, but it is not happening. I look at the world, I look at the disciples, I look at, it is very nice to look at the waves. It is beautiful to look at the trees, but it is to look at the people. Where is love? Where is joy? Where is happiness? There is a song in Bengali, and Gurudev didn't like it. Somebody started to sing, Gurudev said, stop it. But I'll tell you, the song is, what is that song in Bengali? এ পৃথিবী ভালোবাসিতে জানে না, এ পৃথিবী ভালোবাসিতে পারে না, যেথায় আছে শুধু ভালোবাসাবাসী, সেথা যেতে প্রাণ চায় মা, সকলই ফুরায় যায় মা. On this earth, there is no pure love. Who really loves? Gurudev said, stop it. From the beginning, it is in between this. There is pure love. There is, don't say, God is love. We don't turn our mind towards God. Our mind is towards world. That's why you cannot feel it. However, let us close our eyes for a moment. With deep love, let us think of God and Sri Gurudev. Let us pray to God. Oh God, oh Gurudev, bless me. I am your child. Slowly I am getting awakened. I realize my mistake. I realize my forgetfulness. I realize my ego. I realize my pride. I'll work on changing myself. Oh God, oh Gurudev, help me. I'll bring discipline. I'll be more disciplined in my thinking, speaking, and acting. I'll be more disciplined in my daily life, in my food, in my other habits. Bless me to be a good person. I'll put all my effort to improve myself. I bow to God. I bow to all the divine incarnations. I bow to all the masters of all times and all places. I bow to my beloved Gurudev. I bow to all of you and the entire creation. Let there be peace, progress, and prosperity everywhere. Let us chant Mahamrityunjaya mantra 3 times for the well-being of all, and especially for those who are suffering in any form, anywhere. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhana Mrityormukhyamamrutat. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhana Mrityormukhyamamrutat. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhana Mrityormukhyamamrutat. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Thank you all.